and welcome to our channel. I'm Eve Lowry with The Baby's Booty. I'd like to bring you guys a problem that I have. For whatever reason, my umbrellas constantly disappear. I know, what type of person do you have to be to leave someone else stranded in the rain? However, I came up with a solution. What I did was I personalized my umbrellas. By adding my name to the strap, it allows high visibility before anyone even picks it up. They know whose umbrella this belongs to. I'd like to show you guys today a video on exactly how I did that process. First things first, I hooped my stabilizer. Now this is a cutaway stabilizer. Cutaway allows permanent stabilization behind the embroidery stitches. That strap is constantly going to be going on and off the surface of the umbrella, so we want to make sure it has a good solid backing to it. The second thing I did, if you can see here, is I marked the center of the stabilizer and drew a line that allows me to know exactly where the center is. Now your next step is to measure your strap. Now this is just a simple umbrella that I got from Walmart. I thought it was pretty cute, and it's an automatic umbrella, so all I had to do was press the button and it opens up, and press the button and it closes. So I take the strap, and what I want to find out is, first of all, the space from the top of the strap to the bottom of the strap. We want to measure that. So when I measure this, I come up with 2.5 inches. Or if you're metric, it comes out to just at, what's that, 67 millimeters. So 67 millimeters or 2.5 inches is how wide this strap is. That's important because what we want to do is use that measurement to mark your guides here on the hoop so that you know exactly where you're laying your strap to ensure that it's within the area of the guidelines, because this center strap, yes, that's the center of your strap, but once you lay the strap on top, you can't see where the center is. So we want to put guidelines or guide markings here and here. And so I've already added these two here, and you can go ahead and draw a line all the way across if you like, but it's not necessary for me. The next thing that I want to do is determine how wide the strap is. And the reason for that is, depending upon the length of your name, you want to make sure you have enough room for whatever it is that you're going to put on this strap. Now, for me, I'm only using 4 inches because the hoop that I'm going to be using today is only 4 inches wide. So I know this is well bigger than 4 inches, but we're going to go ahead and measure it anyway. So from the Velcro all the way to this first seam here is right at 6 inches wide. So you have 6 inches to play with, but I really wouldn't advise using every inch of that. Definitely want to look at quite possibly staying a good ½ inch from those Velcro straps. And so if we go to millimeters, you're looking at 15 millimeters wide space to use on this strap. So now that we know how wide it is, you know just how wide a hoop you can use to put your embroidery on your umbrella. Now that we have the width and we have the height of the strap itself, we want to find out just how tall letters we can put on here. So you want to measure. Now on this strap there are seams here and here, so we want to use this clear section right in here. So let's measure from this seam to this one, and for millimeters you're looking at 5 millimeters. I'm sorry, that's, yeah, 5 millimeters, and here we're looking at 2 inches. So you have 2 inches to play with in putting your embroidery height wise of your letters. So because there's 2 inches, you want to allow your strap to still have some space and your embroidery to look pleasant. So I'm going to only use 1 inch letters on my embroidery, but you can go up to, I dare say, a good 1.5 inches to be on the safe side, but I'm going to stay a little bit smaller. Now that I have my measurements and I know the height and the width of the strap, I've already done my designs with my letters, and as I mentioned, my letters are 1 inch tall. I'm going to kind of eyeball where the center of this strap is. You can mark it if you like, But notice here, we said it was 6 inches, so we're gonna go 3 inches in on this strap. So that's just past that little green dot. So I'm gonna eyeball it. And the center is here because I have that marked. And there's my first guideline is up here. So I'm gonna lay it in place in between the two guidelines. And then laying it in between the two guidelines, now I should have put the machine out of the way so the umbrella can fit. It'll lay nice and flat. There's a tag under here. I want to move that out of the way. We don't want to embroider that tag in place. So you check your strap, make sure it's good and centered, and it's laying flat. Now there's a couple of ways we can attach this. I could use sticky back stabilizer, but I'm not going to do that today. Today I'm just going to pin it in place. Makes it much easier. Not a lot of fuss, just a couple of little pins put in place, and it'll hold it. That also allows me greater control over the umbrella in the event that something goes wrong. So let's get this pinned in place. So a couple of pins. To hold it in place. And of course, as always, be careful with your pins. Okay. And a couple at the bottom. One at the bottom and one at the top, rather. So we just want to stabilize it on the stabilizer. All right, looks great. Now that we have it pinned in place, let's get it on the machine. I already have the design loaded. And this, my friends, is how incredibly simple it is to embroider, personalize your umbrella. So we take it off the hoop, and then we take out the pins. Now make sure we put our pins back. And we trim the extra stabilizer off from around the strap. So this is just how easy it is to have your own personalized umbrella. The thief will know exactly whose umbrella they're stealing, and you will know whose umbrella they're stealing if you take it from them and bop them upside the head with it. We really appreciate you guys tuning in with us today. If you enjoyed the video, please take a moment and hit the like button below. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. We always check our comments and we do reply. Take a moment to subscribe. That will allow you to easily make it back to these videos in the event that you need a refresher. And until next time, happy embroidering.